Is your work meaningful? You know, we spend a lot of time at work, and so having meaningful work is incredibly important at an individual level. But as well as that, research around the world shows that when people find their work meaningful, they tend to be more productive. This is a hot topic in research at the moment. SACS recently partnered with Deakin University. We worked with Simon Albrecht and Camille Green from Deakin University to undertake a major study into the topic of meaningful work. This major study resulted in a publication in the journal Sustainability, where we were able to explain what we found about meaningful work. This diagram summarises our findings. The key findings were that firstly, people's levels of variety in the work that they do has a big impact on their levels of perceived meaning in their work. The more varied the work, the more likely it is to be meaningful. Secondly, development opportunities were found to be incredibly important for people's perceptions of meaning at work. The more people have a chance to build their skills and learnings at work, the more likely they are to find their work meaningful. And autonomy, when people are highly empowered to make their own decisions, that tends to cause them to find their work more meaningful. We also found a very strong relationship between meaningful work and levels of engagement at work. When people are highly engaged in their work, they tend to be happy and satisfied with their work, but in addition to that, it can be shown to be a good predictor of quality and quantity of work. Certainly, organisations that are highly engaged tend to grow their commercial outcomes such as profit more rapidly. So, if you want to have a highly engaged workforce, provide people with variety, give them opportunities to learn and grow, and empower them to make their own decisions as much as possible. This completes a virtuous circle which will lead to a much more highly engaged workforce. If you'd like to read the text of the full article, click on the link below this video.